All right, so we're back. Check, check. Can you hear me now? I hope so. Okay, cool. Good deal, good deal. Yeah, there's plenty to technically troubleshoot, that's for sure. All right, so we've got multiple ships that we're firing into the Eve system. We've got the two heaviest, that's the orbital rescue and probably the satellite repair. Let's take a look at what the transfer window for that looks like. And I guess we could have NecJeb just calculate our capture burn, but we're gonna do it real high, right? So let's take a look at the orbits where we need to go, and we'll set them up nice and high, and then we can adjust from there. I think that'll be the easy way to do it. Easier of the multiple ways to do it. So, how high up in the orbit do we need to be? So this guy's at 6.2 milli. That's 2.8 milli. That's our satellite, I believe. Gilly is at what? Gilly's an elliptical. Okay. So let's say that we probably want to be at like 12 million for the most part. And of course our two orbital rescues, we're going to have to grab this one maybe on the way out. I don't know, if we swing in, man, I do not want to have to fire off two orbital rescue missions. Maybe we'll find some way to meet up with them. I don't know. We'll figure it out. So not 1,000, but maybe 10,000. Is that it? So that's pretty close. That's pretty close to... Was this our satellite repair? Is that what that was? Got too many missions, man. I'm losing track. This may be our... Okay, that's our new satellite. That's our satellite repair for that. I don't even see the satellite for Eve. The satellite that we're supposed to repair for Eve. I don't see it. It's not in a super high orbit. It's not in a super close orbit. Interesting. Alright. Maybe our alternate satellite repair mission just became the other orbital rescue mission. Oh, I see. That makes more sense. Okay. Node in 21 days. Okay, so the other one was 38 days. All right, let's go down to our satellites that are going to have, I assume, faster transfer windows. Faster? Whatever. We're going to start doing these one at a time, man. Trying to do 7 at once is really confusing. Okay. I got overzealous. You know, you see all of them listed in the mission thing, and you're like, oh man, I want to do it, and then... Yeah, 38 days, 21 days, gotcha. Okay, cool. Gilly satellite flight. Alright, let's take a look here. So, show me advanced transfer. To Eve. Give me a capture burn at 10,000. What does that look like? 21 days. 1,002 meters per second, and then 500 meters per second. That doesn't leave us a lot to maneuver with. So let's see where that's going to put us in the system, because we need to be real close to Gilly. And frankly, if I can target Gilly, I'll just do that. But I don't know that we can. I think we have to target Eve. Yeah, we've got to target Eve, and then we adjust to Gilly. Okay. Now, Gilly at its periapsis to Eve is probably 12 million, so... Eve will be the target. Eve will be our focus. We're going to look at, instead of 10,000, probably 12,000 kilometers up. Include a capture burn for me, I suppose. Create all those nodes. What does that look like? Yeah, that's still shooting in pretty low, man. Shooting in pretty low on the interstellar horizon, so that doesn't leave us a lot of delta V to play around with, right? That only leaves us with maybe 100 meters per second tops. Don't give me a capture burn, just give me this one. What does that look like? And that'll shoot us into the system at least. Yeah, that's probably better for us. Okay. Got one more. One more to check, I assume. Let's take a look. So Eve satellite repair, Eve system orbital, Eve satellite 1A, Gilly satellite. Oh, it's these two. That's what I forgot. Gilly satellite and Eve satellite. And then we're good to go. Okay, fair enough. Well, we know exactly where those two need to go, so at least there's that. One mission at a time next time. One mission at a time next time. One year? Really? One year, 294 days. That doesn't seem accurate. One hour. Yeah, that makes more sense to me. So this one has so much delta V that we should be fine. Both the satellites should be fine. They're one-way trips. So then we'll go in an hour and 6 minutes, 38 seconds. We'll have a capture burn that I'm sure we'll have enough delta V for. Now this is our... What's the name of this craft? Is this the Gilly or the Eve? This is the Gilly, okay. But they're both going to go around to Eve, so either way. Let's grab our last satellite, let's line it up, and we'll go. Oh! Oh. Okay. Last one, last one. $15 minutes. Okay. So here will be our hard save before we execute all the maneuvers. So 335. And let's get it done. Oh, this little guy doesn't even have his solar panels extended, man. Come on now. Sorry, buddy. Pretty hard to have any kind of battery charge with no solar panels, but somehow you did it. Somehow you did it. Hope these relay antennas give us control of these things, man. So if not, we are in trouble once we get out there. It'll be kind of disappointing. There she goes. So a quick save after that maneuver. We will jump to our next one, which is going to be one of these guys. Daily Satellite 1A. Nope. Nope. Alright, tracking station it is. Oh, Kerbals. And your various satellites. Various missions. So, it's this one. Yep. Sea, fly. Space. Sea. Wish I knew how to get this flight engineer stuff off the screen, man. Is it as simple as clicking edit and then just saying, don't show me this window? Oh. So 49 minutes, yep. Execute the next node. Let's go. Thank y'all for helping me with the audio earlier too. I appreciate that. It helps big time. Alrighty, satellite number 2 on its way. Escape trajectory out of Kerbin's orbit. And heading to intercept Eve. Second quick save, alright. Now I know we've got these two that are higher in orbit. Our satellite repair and our orbital rescue. Both of them have 2 missions, 2 stops, so hopefully they got the Delta V to do it. And where was our other guy? Was it Gilly Satellite 1A? It had to have been that one, because that's the only one that doesn't have an escape trajectory yet. Cool. And that one's just going to intercept with Gilly. So it should be in good shape also. Yeah. So let's give you a target. Yep. Oh, you've already got a target. Cool. However, we're going to go with ASAP. And again, we're going to go 10 milli. Now, show me what that looks like. 1643, 290. Yeah, dude, you're fine. You're fine. And that's ASAP, 21 days. $10 minutes. Yeah, that's what I thought. Cool. And that's 1051 on that Delta V. Whatever it is on that, that'll be plenty. More than enough. So let's have you execute your next node. Could I put a reaction wheel on here to make the spin a little bit faster for this specific section? Yeah. But they're going to kick off these stages once they try to circularize in Eve's orbit anyway, so it's just going to fling off into the great beyond, so not super worried about it. Okay, let's go. Alrighty, and that's number 3. 2 more to go. We'll do the interior one first. You know, we may be absolutely fine on our Delta V, honestly. If these other craft are only taking about 500 meters per second, 530, to do their capture burns in like a high Eve orbit, we're going to assume that it's anything like that for these craft, then they should have more than enough Delta V to accomplish all their missions. Should be pretty easy. Forgive me. Here we go. That means our 3 satellite missions will get there about 3 weeks before these missions will. And actually, that works pretty well for us. That'll give us plenty of time to sort them out, and then we'll have the 2 manned missions, and then we'll be on our way. Alright, this burn's going to take approximately 2 minutes and 20 seconds. I'm going to let it finish out. I'll be right back. Alrighty. 18 seconds remaining in our burn. Hey, Crispy Raven, how's it going? How you been? What have you been up to? Doing good. That's good to hear. I'm glad to hear it. We're firing off 5 separate craft into the Eve system right now. Trying to knock out multiple missions. Hitman Blood Money. Is Hitman Blood Money the new one, or is that one of the previous Hitmans? I didn't pay much attention to it, honestly, until Hitman 3 just came out, and then I realized, oh man, this is a franchise that's been going on for a while. Previous, okay, cool. And am I correct in understanding that all of the Hitman games kind of had the same general theme, right? Like, you go into a place, you figure out how to kill the target using whatever means necessary, and then you bolt. Okay. I mean, that's pretty cool. I like that kind of gameplay. Honestly, that's how I played Fallout 2, right? Except the target was everyone. And it's still the same game, right? Like, whatever your main quest was, but then kill NPCs and vendors and stuff, like, however possible, and then loot them, and then move along to the next town. I don't know that any game was as accommodating of entire village murder or entire town murder as Fallout 2 was once you got to a certain level. And I doubt that any game was as gratifying as that, man, because, I mean, you could, I mean, like, oh, I don't have any money for this. It's like, all right, is there a way I can murder this vendor and get the stuff and then just get out of town, go level up, and then come back? Like, yeah. My favorite tactic, I think, was probably configuring some sort of time bomb, right, with dynamite and a timer, and then putting that into the NPC's inventory, and then just running away and hiding somewhere, and then having that bomb go off, and then the NPC just explodes all over everybody. Which did trigger the combat mode for the entire town. The whole town would still attack you, and like somehow they knew, even though you were sneaky and you did the whole thing, they knew it was you that blew up that guy. But that logical oversight aside, it was still immensely gratifying. Playing the old updates for KSP for nostalgia. Wow. That is dedication. That is a devoted fan right there. I always want the new updates for the most part. Like, I want the things that have been fixed, the things that work, the new stuff. There are things I like about the new 1.11 update, and things that I don't, but for the most part I like it. I think they did a good job. And I think it's smart for them to incorporate the mods that are the most popular or that contribute the most to the game. 2 hours to find all the updates. You mean like the old ones, the ones you rolled back to? Man. That's crazy. That's a long time to track down those updates. Like I said, dedication. That's pretty cool. What else do you like to play? What are the games you're fond of besides Hitman and KSP? Alrighty, that's the last one. So, Fallout 3 and 4, yeah. My brother likes those too. Well, I mean, He's got some issues with, I think Fallout 76 was the one that he was disappointed with. I can't really recall, but something like that. Okay, let's find our craft. So we have got multiple craft on escape trajectories. Is that them? Are those the first three? I think so, right? Can we see three there? Yeah, there are three there. So the first one to get there will be... Man, I don't know. It's going to be one of those three satellites, though, so I guess we'll just switch to those. It looks like these satellites are slightly in front of our satellite here, so let's go with Gilly Satellite 1. No, I think Eve Satellite 1 was supposed to be the first one there, right? Okay. They'll all be pretty close. To the moon demo? Was that where they introduced the moon as a stellar body, or was it like a like from that mission selector? We can play a scenario. I wasn't even playing KSP for most of its history, to be honest. I didn't get into it until a year and a half ago. Alright, we're going to do a hard save here. Now that we've gotten all the craft out of the system, we're going to do a quick save here in case we mess it up. The scenario, cool. I messed around with some of the scenarios recently, like that was pretty neat. The air breaking over Jewel, like through Jewel's atmosphere, that was pretty cool. Just to see the craft that they give you and that kind of stuff, you know? In retrospect, I definitely would have given this a reaction wheel so it could spin a little faster with these maneuvers. But that's the great thing about hindsight, right? Oh man, I have got some really fresh memories. Really fresh memories of just totally falling in love with KSP, right? Like, the first time you get Jeb onto the moon, right? It's a big deal. And then immediately followed by the first time you realize that he's stranded on the moon and you have to rescue him. Immediately followed by the realization that you don't have the technology to do that very easily. You barely have the technology and the funds to do it. So you spend like 5 days trying to figure it out. You finally get him off the moon and back home. You're like, oh my god! Like, it's, I mean, epic moments. A really great game. I really hope that KSP2 is true to form and that we get more of the same. You know, I really want that to be the case. Alright guys, slow down for me. Slow down for me. So let's take a look at our trajectories now. Right now, Gilly Satellite 1 seems to be in the lead. So we're definitely going to switch to that craft. And we're going to see what our node is planned for that one. Screaming? I believe it. I absolutely believe it. That's super easy for me to believe. Alright, this node's in 2 hours and 39 minutes. We're going to do a hard save here in case we need to roll back. Alright, so this is the first of 5 craft that we have to perform maneuvers for. The maneuver we need to do here is going to be a really high circularization, it looks like. What is this craft? What are we trying to do with this one? Is this our Gilly Satellite? Yeah, this is our Gilly Satellite, so we need to get this in orbit around Gilly. Of course, yeah, Jeb is... Well, I mean, he may have been my only Kerbal, I don't know, but he was the only Kerbal that I knew that I had. All right, I mean, early game, I can't remember if it gives you 1 or 2 or 3, but I remember thinking he's my only guy. He was definitely my only pilot. Because in the rescue mission, I had to send a totally unmanned drone that could only do, like, stabilization. That was the only thing it could do, right? So you had to steer everything manually. No prograde, no retrograde, no nothing. It was... I tried to land on the moon like 50 times in a row. And crashed 49 times. And then barely landed it. Just crazy, man. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Okay. So if this is our Gilly satellite... then we really need to... We're going to have to circularize, and then we're just going to have to plan an intercept on Gilly, and we'll do it that way. That's the way that makes sense to me. We got plenty of Delta V, no big deal. Let's go ahead and execute your circularization burn. I'm fine with that. And then we'll get our other 2. Actually, no. We're going to go this one, and then Eve satellite repair. It looks like beat you guys here. And then we'll go with the other 2 satellites. A full trip to the moon without forwarding time. I can imagine that. I can. I don't know why you couldn't skip that 4-hour block of time in there, but I could definitely imagine it. What up, Re-Maniac Gaming? We're doing some Eve trajectories. I don't know if you noticed from what's going on the screen here. We're doing some burns. We're doing some burns. All right, cool. So satellite number 1 successfully captured with plenty of Delta V. All good. Not worried about that in the least. Let's jump here. Omae wa ma shindaru, eh? To be able to speak Japanese would be so cool, because then you could yell at people in Japanese. That's the way I look at it. And it's just, it's got such a guttural intensity to it. Omae wa mu shindaru, eh? You know, even when they're going, "Lah," you know, they make their regular noises, right? Just Japanese. That's a cool language. I like it. Okay. So, we don't have any capture, burn. We don't have anything planned for this guy, apparently. We just said get into the system. It is our Eve satellite repair. Now, here's the problem. I don't see any satellites for this guy to repair. Oh, no. Is that our Eve orbital rescue already on its way out of the system? Oh, man. Did we miss our window on that? Did orbital rescue beat us all here? All right, hang on. We can't have our orbital rescue slinging off into the outermost reaches of space. That's actually arguably our most important mission. So we know that we had a hard save at 335. I want to say before we did our first maneuver. Let's take a look. I'm never doing multiple missions at once again. I'm never doing it. It takes all the fun out of it. It's super tedious. It's like, luckily I did all the design on another day, but I mean, it's hard to keep track of, man. What is this? This is too far back. This is too far back, guys. What have I done? I can't believe I've done this. $337, perhaps? 336. That's day 31. Okay. All right. Yeah. So we're going to 335. Okay. Omae wa mo shindaru. Omae wa shindaru. Nani? Okay, maybe 335 is not the right one. We'll go 336. I know that we already had these on approach to Eve. All of them are bumping up against it. 336. Show me 336. Alright, so this is Eve Satellite 1. This is right after they left the Kerbal system. Okay, cool. So, for some reason, our orbital rescue mission was actually able to beat every other mission there. Somehow. With science. So what I really need is to be able to see that mission. And I'd like to do it from the map view. There she is. Switch. Alright. Let's try to get this one to actually capture instead of flying off into the abyss. Yeah. So here's what we need. We're already on an intercept path, right? So let's go there. We're already losing all our signal strength on it. Good thing it has pilots. It really does beat all those other craft there. The last one for us to do a launch on beat all the other ones. Here we come, Eve. Here we come. Alright. Another 12 days here. Keep it going. Another quick save, just in case. Sorry, this song's freaking me out. Boom. Okay. So here's what I need you to do. We're going to make some adjustments. Now, your orbital rescue, you need to be able to get this guy who's going counterclockwise. You need to be able to get this guy who's going clockwise. You may have enough delta V to do that. You may not. But we'll get the innermost one because that's going to be more delta V required. So let's take a look at this. Let's try to adjust that. Let's say that... Ah, man. What's the most efficient way to do this? Right? Because we can intercept that guy anywhere. So let's say that we just plot a circularization burn at the periapsis. What's that going to cost us? 1,000 delta V? That's nothing. Let's do that. Cool. And that's in 3 days, 2 hours? Okay. 3 days, 2 hours. And I believe that's going to be the first one, so let's execute it. I'll just make sure we're not missing any craft that are slinging past Eve or whatever. My other guys here need to show up. Yeah, they're still pretty far back. They're all still pretty far back. I gotta be this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just like that. At least I hope so. I mean, it's all gonna be pretty close. Maybe I should have spaced these out more. There she is. What's up, Eve? You treacherous, treacherous, treacherous gravity well, you. 2 minutes and 30 seconds on this burn here. In the meantime, we're going to check out the systems, kind of take a look. So I believe that our periapsis for all these guys is going to be right about out here. which puts us in pretty good shape. And I don't know that we actually need to burn that hard, right? So we're going to cut this node off. We're going to cut this node off way before it's done. Way before it's done. I just need enough of a circular orbit that we can plot an intercept on these guys and rescue them. Which we should be able to do, honestly. Should be able to do. So that's 1.1, it's still 10 million, okay. Still got to bring it down substantially, so that's fine. Just let it burn. Just let it burn. That's okay. It's all good, man. Plenty of Delta V on these guys. Plenty of Delta V. Easy. Okay, there we go. One down. Now our next one's going to be probably Gilly's satellite, right? One hour and 9 minutes. Yeah. Cool. Be able to kick off our first stage, no big deal. Alright, come on, let's burn. Let's make it happen. And because of our transfer window, all these kind of shot into the lower half of this Eve system, giving us kind of a, you know, polar orbit, polar counterclockwise orbit for most of them. So I'm confident, though, that we've got the Delta V necessary, especially with the satellites, to perform our missions inside the system. I'm not worried about that. I'm a little worried about our orbital rescue being able to plot 2 intercepts and then still get out of the system. But regardless, it should be able to get those 2 intercepts. And then we just, you know, send another rescue craft for that, whatever, you know. We'll send a nice big mothership into the system. We'll harvest Gilly for Delta V. We'll shoot missions into Eve. You know, whatever we got to do to get those Kerbals off of the surface and then out of the orbit, and ultimately out of the system again and back to Duno, where I want to play around before we go out to Elu and all of those. So that one's circularized. Cool. Cool. Next up, Eve satellite repair, which I still can't find that Eve satellite. I think maybe that quest was bugged, or that mission was bugged. So I don't see the satellite that needs to be repaired. I can't find it, but I do see one that's around Gilly that needs to be repaired. So I'm gonna go ahead and just assume that that's gonna work for us. So this periapsis is in 1 day. And our satellites are pretty far behind you, so okay. Execute. I'm definitely worried about the trajectory of all of these coming in lower than even than shooting over the top like that. I would have much preferred an orbit like that, you know, more horizontal. But we're just gonna have to figure it out. Now, circularizing up high like this, we're only using about half the Delta V. It means half the burn, which is nice. We're way above Eve. Way above it. Easy. Bring it on down, bring it on down. Bring it on down. Nice. Nice. Easy. Easy. Cool. Alright, Eve Satellite 1, that'll be next. Now, we know that this one needs to go into a specific orbit, and I hope that we're passing Eve on the right side for that to happen already. We may not be. We may not be. Now, it needs to go counterclockwise, so, frankly, a circularization... That's actually probably a good first step. Yeah, we'll just circularize and then we'll figure it out. That makes sense. Then we'll do the alignment, then we'll shrink it down. Never a bad idea to circularize your orbit before you do additional maneuvers. Definitely gives you a little breathing room and helps you line everything up. Especially when you're in a nice, high, comfortable orbit like this, too. Oh, I see. The orbit they want for this is pretty elliptical. Interesting. Well, we'll figure it out. There's Eve looming in the distance. Oh, snap. We're not still burning? There we go. There we go. Yeah, plenty of Delta V to move this thing around, man. We'll be fine. If it doesn't crash into Gilly. Speaking of crashing into Gilly, that's what this one needs to do. Four down, last one to go. Easy. So, hey Crispy, when are we getting to the moon? Never. Every time you ask when are we getting to the moon, the trip gets 5 hours longer. That's it. We just made the moon's orbit twice as high. Alright, come on, little satellite. Let's do our burn and let's move along. I'm ready to knock some of these missions out, man. Things have been hanging over my head for a week. Just didn't have the mental clarity, man. I got so tired this week of training and everything else. I was just drained. Couldn't get my brain to work properly. Super fatigued. See ya. Okay. Now they're all in the Eve system, all 5. Now it's just a matter of putting them to work. So do a little hard save here. I want to do the orbital rescues first. I feel like the satellite's going to be no big deal, right? I'm going to take care of the orbital rescues first. So let's find our orbital rescue. Oh no. Where is our orbital rescue? Uh-oh. Oh no. What happened to our orbital rescue? Yeah, RIP, important bits of space satellite. I had another satellite repair, shipwreck, yeah. Other wreckage, yeah. Those are our 2 guys to pick up. I had an orbital rescue mission with 3 Kerbals in it. Are they dead now? Did they straight up die? What have we done here? Why can't I see them? I mean, they weren't that close to the planet, right? They were in a circularized orbit. They were perfectly safe, as far as I know. Did some of our debris slam into them and they exploded? I don't know. I don't know what happened here. Let me check the tracking station. It's just not there. Don't see it. I don't think there was anything in its orbit that, I mean, it wasn't close to anything else. So if it did slam into some sort of debris or whatever, like that was an astronomically impossible occurrence, right? Like, not impossible. You know what I mean? Extremely unlikely. All right, let's find it. It's got to be there, dude. It's got to be there. Yeah, it's here. Where is here? Here's apparently invisible on the other map. Wow, trippy. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, cool. No big D. Those guys are still alive. My pulse isn't significantly raised, right? Blood pressure didn't shoot up. Didn't start sweating for no reason. It's all good. Okay. Yeah, no joke. I would have been furious, man. All right, so who's going to be your first target? Let's go with, since you're in this orbit here, counterclockwise, let's grab you another counterclock. No, damn it. We have not set this guy up for success. Let me just see what the Delta V costs are to get this, the one that looks closer, which would be Leffen. If you intercept only, what's the Delta V? 1639.6, yeah. And then we'll have to stop. We'll have to match velocities, which will probably be similar Delta V. That's going to be very expensive. Okay. What if this is your target? And we see intercept only. 708. Okay. Let's try to get him first, then. Let's try to get him first. And let's see what that does for us. However, I think the reason that's probably less expensive of a maneuver is because that orbit is higher. But whatever. Let's just try. Let's try it. Let's give it a whirl. Let's see where we end up. Right? There's going to be some trial and error here. We'll make it happen. Oh yeah, and it's just one pilot here because he's got two guys he needs to pick up. But right now, just one pilot. Yeah, and then we'll match velocities there, and then actually that should help us a little bit in terms of our alignment for the other rescue, I think. I believe. Shit, I don't know. I can't tell. I really can't tell. They're going to be expensive maneuvers regardless. 1.18.3 will always be the best version. Why was that the best version for you? Why do you think that was the best? Oh, your very first one. Gotcha. Well, that just makes sense. I totally get that. I totally get that. I felt like this was going to be such an intelligently designed set of missions here. And now looking at it, I feel like I've made mistakes wherever it was possible to make mistakes. Alright, so we've got our intercept with this guy. We can rescue him. Cool, cool, cool. Now, I want to see how much it's going to cost us to match velocities with it. 878, yeah, okay. That makes about sense. I mean, that sounds about right. You know what I mean. Some update had some good changes to the game, yeah. I feel you. I feel you. In general, I'm optimistic for KSP2 and for future development of KSP, right? Like the fact that they've done some recent updates, that they care enough to communicate with people that, you know, reach out to them, to monitor mods, to stay active in the community, right? Like EJSA did that interview with the developers, actually that I only caught a portion of yesterday or the day before. Maybe it was Thursday. So stuff like that, I mean, it's just cool. It's just cool to see. I mean, I feel like they're going to make the right choices. They're going to be able to take care of us, but you never know. You never know. All right, here we go. Go, Jolrim. Jolrime? Whatever his name is. We're going to save him. 26 kilometers out. 25. 24. 23. I got you, buddy. I got you, man. Should have put less parachutes on these things and more docking ports. I could have shared fuel between the satellite repair craft and the orbital rescue craft. That would have made this a lot more flexible. But is what it is. Getting closer. Getting closer. Not super close, but, you know, closer. The real question is, how did these dudes get stranded out here in Eve's orbit to begin with, right? What set of circumstances had to occur that these guys are way out here all by themselves with no functional craft? I know I didn't design them or launch them, right? So what unauthorized missions were these guys undertaking that I then have to come and save them? Alright, that gives us that orbit. Cool, cool, cool. And instead of waiting for a full rotation, we're just going to go ahead and point out our target. Oh, no. Our pilot does not have the ability to automatically point at the target because they don't have any experience. And we didn't put a probe on here, so we'll just do it manually. No big deal. Wow. Alright, here we go. Nice and easy, nice and easy, nice and easy, nice and easy. Here we go. Nice and easy. Easy. .13 was a good update because it's the first version of the game your friend played, but also introduced you to the game, so God bless .13. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, 2012 was a long time ago. I mean, it depends on how old you are, right? Like, time seems to go faster the older you get, and also, I don't know. I mean, I'm not great with, like, memory or chronology or any of this guy. Was he in a space station that exploded? Is that what I'm to believe about this guy? Come on, man. What are you doing out here? Alright, Joe Rim. Let's go, buddy. Let's get you out of here. You're done. You're rescued. This is your ride home. Well, this is your ride. This is your ride away from the shipwreck. Whether or not we get home depends on the Delta V, doesn't it? Doesn't it, buddy? You were 6 when you first played KSP? Man, we didn't even have internet when I was 6. We didn't have internet till I was like 10 years old. And it was dial-up. It was AOL. AOL Online or AOL Internet or whatever everything was back then. 14 now. Cool. So I can understand that feeling like a long time ago. But man, you are super young. You got a lot of years to live. A lot of good years coming up. The best years will be the next 15, 20. So, I mean, in theory, I don't know, but generally, you know. Alright, one guy's rescued. One guy's rescued. Do we have the Delta V to get the other guy? Do we have the Delta V to get the other guy? We absolutely have the Delta V to get the other guy, and we're going to do it right now. Nice. I'm very happy about that. That is awesome. Now, it's probably going to cost us a lot to match velocities with them, because I think we're going the opposite direction, but whatever. If it's fun and you enjoy it, and it gives you a way to connect to the world, it's not a waste of time. You know what I'm saying? Now, if all you did all day long, every day, was play a KSP and there was nothing else to your life, well, I can understand that being a little unbalanced, right? Then maybe you make some adjustments, but you know, that's all up to you, man. So that's you and your life. Alright, nice. We got our intercept here, yeah. So we are going to intercept it going the wrong way in the rotation, but we should have enough Delta V to stop, so that should be fine. That should be fine. We packed extra Delta V just for this, and even if I get them all stranded in orbit together, at least they're in one spot. I can try and pick them up and go from there. Whereas before, they were all scattered, so we'll consider it an improvement. Now, match velocities with it once we get close. 2264.1. Yeah, they're definitely going to be stranded here now. Damn it. They're all going to be stranded in this guy's orbit now, but at least he'll be cozy in a nice little capsule. At least he'll have some friends, you know? At least there's that. When KSP2 comes out, you and your friend, we'll call him Steve, we'll play multiplayer for hours and hours nonstop. Well, that's awesome. That's awesome. Some of my best memories are playing multiplayer with a friend of mine when I was like 12, 13, 14, so I totally get it. I think that's great. I say do it. I say light it up. Where's my target? I must be coming up on it so fast and it's so far away we can't even see it on the radar yet. Target? He'll show up soon. He'll be going fast. Real fast. I really wish I'd put a docking port on this thing instead of another parachute. That would have been smart. Nice. Just got a message from your girlfriend telling you how to get out of orbit. That is funny. That's cool that y'all have KSP in common. That's pretty neat. Man, where's my guy? Where's my guy here? Where's my target? I know he's got to be coming up. There we go. There he is. So if they're more than 100 kilometers away, they won't even show up. Well, maybe she just figured it out and she was proud of herself and she wanted to share it with you. Maybe it's not about informing you as much as it is trying to celebrate a victory of hers. Or maybe she just doesn't realize that, you know, you already know how to do it and stuff. Now, if this one that we're about to pick up is a scientist, we'll have a full crew. We'll have a pilot, an engineer, and a scientist, and they will all be stranded together. In 90 seconds or so. We definitely will have no fuel left. Oh, I see. So you've been playing for like 10 years and she just started playing. Gotcha. Well, then she's definitely probably just trying to, like, let you know, hey, I did this thing. Isn't this awesome? I'm so proud of myself. You should be like, that's great. That's so cool. It took me a month to figure that out. Of course, I was 6 years old. No, don't say that. Leave that part out. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's too far. Too far. Too fast. We didn't burn hard enough early enough. Oh, no. Are we still going to be able to get him? Oh, man. To come all this way and then be separated by 10 kilometers would suck. 1 day and 6 hours to learn to get out of orbit. Okay. That's pretty good. Oh, come on. Alright, we got just enough Delta V to push us towards him and then stop. Okay. And let's see here. Okay. 15 years, yeah, I don't think so, buddy. Come on, let's be realistic. Let's just do a little, push. A little push right here. Let's give us a little 10 meters per second, right? Nothing crazy. Boom. Now let's match velocities here. And zoom us on over. Let's rock. You guys are going to be stranded in orbit around Eve. You're going to be stranded together. That's how that works. Nice and cozy in your command pod. With your 0 fuel. And plenty of parachutes and no docking port. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Let's stop. Let's go ahead and stop right here. Stop. Stop, 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 stop. There we go. Nice. Nice. Alright, buddy. Let's get you out of that pod and let's have you join the party. There's your ride. I mean, by ride, I mean just additional thing that you're going to be trapped in, but whatever. At least you're not alone anymore. You're going to be trapped here for a couple of years. At least you got buddies. Got your little friends in there. Your friend telling you when you were 6 very confusing things and in your mind crashed the ship? Do you mean confusing things like how to play? Or do you mean, what do you mean? Confusing things in general? Grab it. Grasp it firmly. Get in there, buddy. Board. Nice. Cool. Alright, now you guys are good and stuck together. Good deal. Easy. Oh, the science behind the game. Gotcha, 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 gotcha. Yeah, I don't know that I would have understood anything about KSP at age 6, man. I mean, I was still like, I mean, like I said, we didn't even have the internet, dude, so. Okay, we gotta get some of these markers off the screen, man. So we had Joram when we had left-hand shipwrecks. Let's go ahead and disband those and get rid of them so I don't have to look at their orbits. That's gonna help me. Yikes. This guy, he's already been saved. And this guy, he's already been saved. Cool. That makes it a little easier. Let's go with Gilly. Let's go with Eve satellite repair, actually. Let's do that one next. Alright, that's more important. Go knock it out. Go have fun with it. Get to the moon, Crispy Raven. Know what I'm saying? And don't rush it. Take your time, right? Have some fun with it. Do the Socratic method where you ask her questions like, well, what comes next? What do you think you should do now? Like, do you think that like, what do you think would work? You know, make her figure it out. And then you could be the expert. But that's cool, man. That sounds like fun. Have a good time. Alright, Eve satellite repair. So, I don't know of any satellite that Eve actually has, right? I can't find it. I don't know where it is. You're trying to tell me that Where is it? Let me see. Huh. Is it way up here? I don't even see him on here anymore. Have I lost my missions? See ya. See ya, Crispy. Can't find my missions. Do they expire? Hey, pretty boy. Hey, Mr. Mittens. Almost fell over my chair. Nice. Yeah, we'll take all these. We'll take all these. Set the asteroid. We'll maybe wait on that one. I think that we may have lost our repairs. Oh, it expired. It expired before we could get there, man. Both of these expired before we could get there. Damn it. Well, that's ridiculous. I guess I'll have to keep that in mind, man. I just have to build craft with enough delta. Getting close. Getting close. Getting close there. A little off on the angle. A little off on the angle there. And I guess let's just do that burn and then we'll make more adjustments. It's as close as I can get it there. And this song is awesome. What is this? Obituary. Nice. There we go. Now we're getting close. Get into the plane where we're actually aligned. Not close enough. So let's shift this over. Right? Let's expand it. Expand it. Shift it over. Oh. And that's closer. That's closer. Try that. Still gonna need some adjustment. That's all right. Yeah, we'll just shorten it up at the periapsis. Easy. Oh man, that was close enough? Close enough for the mission? Wow. Okay. Let's see it. Nice. Got it. Excellent. Okay. Let's look at our Gilly satellite mission. Good deal. Good deal. We still have our damaged Gilly satellite here, apparently. Huh. I mean, I guess we'll try to repair it. We'll try to repair it. I'll do the other missions first, though. Alright, so I actually need you to plot an intercept course with Gilly. That seems pretty easy for you to do, so okay. Seems like no challenge for you in terms of Delta V. Easy. Where is Gilly? I know it's tiny, but it should show up here, right? That is an awfully close periapsis. Oh, too hard. Let's try that, and then we'll do some adjustments from there. Execute all those notes. Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy. Easy. Use a light touch. Light touch. That looks pretty close. I think they'll give it to us there. Make it happen. To wrap this one up. Just one little nudge. A gentle little nudge. Gentle, easy, tiny little baby nudge. So tiny, tiny. There it is. Nice. Got it. Nice. Alright. Got a little bit of cash in the bank. What else have we got left here? So, we are going to repair that satellite, just out of curiosity, if it'll give us anything. We did our Eve satellite, we did our Gilly satellite, we did our 2 orbital pickups. Oh, we've still got the surface signs for Gilly. This one here. This needs to impact with Gilly and then land. And that'll complete another one, so that'll be good. Wow. Nah, whatever. I know, buddy. We'll take a break here in a moment. Where's Gilly? Stop. Oh. Hmm. Try to land on the sunny side of this thing. Make it a little easier for us. What a great track. Alright, get us over this little hill. Get me over the hill. We may actually have to burn towards the surface to be able to land on Gilly, just because the gravity's so low. Yeah. What I'm saying. Let's see if we can't just pick an area that we want to land on and burn towards it. There we go. That'll get us there a little faster. I'm going to assume that the landing autopilot can handle this. Come on, Gilly. Come on, Gilly. Dude, maybe autopilot can't handle this. I don't know. Let's give it a chance. Give it a chance. I do love seeing the textures on Gilly, though. This is cool. There are surface features on Gilly. It's little rocks and stuff. There we go. Yeah, this might actually be a great little spot to land. Give me a nice little shelf right here. Beautiful. Beautiful. Easy. And that's the mission. That's the mission. I'm going to try to land in a flatter spot. I'll leave it here. You better flip over faster than that. Flip over faster than that. Come on. Come on. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, no. There go all your legs. There go all your legs. Better land with the fairing. Whoa! Things are not looking good for a little probe here. Welcome back, Crispy. That was fast. Just busy crashing our probe into Gilly here. We already completed the mission, but I was trying to get clever. Very clever. Now we're done with that guy, anyways. It's already on a it's on an escape trajectory from Gilly. Wow. Okay. No big D. So let's see if we can still get the satellite repair, even though those missions are expired. Can I still repair that satellite? She rage quit, so she got mad, huh? She got mad at science and technology. Mad at Kerbal, mad at KSB. Landing on the moon's pretty hard. I mean, like, it's a difficult process. It requires a lot of patience, so I can understand being frustrated with it, certainly. See if we can get this satellite repaired. I mean, it's already there. It's serving as an active communication relay for us, even though the mission quit. So I don't really know that I fully understand that, but it's interesting. She lost Jeb. Yeah, I mean, that would make me mad too. I get it. But they respawn now, don't they? Isn't that the whole thing? It's like they respawn now? Like they just go missing in action? Crash on the surface of the moon? Well, yeah, well, I mean, that's going to happen. That's par for the course, man. You got to crash on the moon at least 50 times before you land. I mean, right? It's like part of the rules. This is quite a burn that we're doing to be able to intercept Gilly. That must be because our planes are so different. I'm hoping that we'll have enough Delta V to do this and also get this, at least this craft, back home. And this track is freaking me out, dude. Next. 95 times for getting it perfectly. Yeah, that sounds more like it. It sounds about like my experience. I got really lucky with one of my first landings. The problem was that I got Jeb stranded there, and then I didn't have anybody that had any skill to go rescue him, so I had to do it with the drone. And the drone I crashed probably 100 times. That was the challenge, was not being able to have somebody that could burn retrograde. That's what made it really difficult. Alright, here we go. Yeah, we're definitely coming in at the wrong angle. That's alright. There we go. Oh, periapsis going? This guy we need to save? Oh. Okay. Gotcha. So we actually need to shoot above it. Which means we're going to shoot up here. Right? Yeah. And then we'll circularize at that periapsis, and then we'll intercept with it there. Yeah. Gotcha. Rage probably more than her when I first played, yeah. Hey, I get it. I totally get it. It's easy to get real mad at space. It's easy for your Kerbals to die in space. That's what makes it so gratifying when they don't die. Alright, let's give this a whirl here and try to circularize. Hopefully we won't burn too much Delta V doing this. We'll be able to get that repair and then get out of here. Send this one home. This is the only craft that's going to be going home of these 5 that we arrived with in the Eve system. 2 were supposed to go back. I made the mistake. I should have sent 2 separate orbital rescue missions, and I tried to do it in one and just didn't have the Delta V necessary. They had contradictory orbits. You know what I mean. One was going one way and one was going the other way. Yeah, exactly. That's how you get the replayability. You've got to replay. Still got a lot of Delta V on this craft, so I'm confident we can get this one back home. Alright, show me an intercept with this bad boy. Yeah, that's what I want. After we repair this one and we set our node to get us back to the Kerbal system, we're going to take a break for a little bit, maybe 10 minutes. 5-10 minutes. Oh, really? I definitely crashed more than I wanted to. I tell you what made it really difficult. They've got a mod where you can make, it's like realistic atmospheres, right? Was the mod. And I was like, okay, that's cool. Yeah, I'll check that out. I just blew up over and over and over and over and over again just trying to re-enter. I was like, dude, realistic atmospheres is fucking hard. Like, I don't want to do this shit. Getting my ass kicked. It's brutal. Why are we not going faster towards this node? All right, because we're close to Gilly. That's why. Whoa. Boom. Got it. Now, let's match velocities. And let's go repair it. Let's get a look at this bad boy. Boom, 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 boom. Boom 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 bottom boom 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 bottom bitter boom 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 boom. Need you to warp faster because I don't want to wait for this time to elapse. I'm ready to go eat a steak. 10 minutes won't be enough time, but I don't have one anyways. It'll be chicken. Yeah. Beep boop boop boom. Beep boop bum ba dum. Bum 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 ba dum. Better dum bum ba dum. Gonna repair the satellite. Gonna find out. It'll be alright. Repair satellite solar panels. Someone on the YouTube chat. I don't even know how to read my YouTube chat. Tell them to get on Twitch. I don't know how to read my YouTube chat. I don't have enough windows. I don't know how to do anything. I am basically retarded. I tried to click the window that showed me my multi-stream YouTube chat, but it doesn't show me anything. Yeah, I can't see it. Whoever's on YouTube, I'm sorry that I can't see your chat. I'll have to figure that out. Whoa! Alright, here we go. Let's burn it. Burn, 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 burn. Come on. Burn it. Nice. Now, from what I understand, having never done one of these repairs, I think that you can literally just grab the gear, right? Grab the gear. There we go. Let go. Turn your light on. Turn your jetpack on. I forgot our gravity well's super soft here. Alright, nice and gentle. Don't slam into it and break all the other solar panels. Alright, here we go, here we go. Damaged satellite, yep. Okay. So, oh, here it is. There's our damaged part. I think that we just need to get you close enough, and you should be able to repair it, right? Your little repair kit. Boom. Was that it? Did we do it? We did it. It did take all 4 repair kits too, man. I'm glad I brought them all. Nice. You're welcome, Satellite. Don't mention it. Have a nice life. Alright, let's get you out of here. Where's the door? Where's the door? Get in there, engineer. Okay, cool. Good job. Alright, now you need to go home. Let's get you back in Eve's orbit. Cool. Alright, so now the fun part. Let's plot your route home. And actually, you just need to intercept it. $5.12. All right. What if we do it as soon as possible? 1771 for the Delta V. I'm fine with that. Ejection optimization fail. Try manual selection. Remove all nodes. All right, hang on. Set as target. ASAP. Create node. Damn it. What about this? Create node. Okay, it's fine with that and a capture burn. Okay. We'll just do it that way then. Node in 1 year. Was that ASAP? Yeah, that's what I thought, man. Come on. Capture burn, ASAP. Create. Man, it won't do ASAP for us. Weird. Okay. Departure in 1 year, 62 days. I guess that's fine, man. That's fine. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Gotta get him back. Gotta at least get these two back. Let's see if I can figure out YouTube chat. I'll take a look. I don't have enough monitors to do that. That's the problem. Not enough monitors for that. I don't even know how to access YouTube chat. At least get these two back. Both helping. Yeah, I did see that person. I mean, when I go into YouTube and I click on it, but it didn't show up on my app here, so. Man, this thing is firing into the interior of the system, isn't it? Look at that bad boy. You gonna crash into the sun, buddy, or what? Oh my god. Boom, yep. Sure did. Crashed into the sun like it was going out of style. I got a little more time till our transfer window here. Alrighty. Well, that being where it is, and us being at a little over the 2-hour mark, if not the 3-hour mark, actually. I'm going to take a quick intermission, let this thing burn, you know, and set it up for a little 5-10 minute break. Oh my. Oh my Shindaru. Nani? Stop. 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 Get rid of this. Stop, dude. Stop. Why don't I have any control? Fuck. Dude, give me control of the vessel. Come on. What the fuck? I have no control over this vehicle. Why? Wow. Wow. All right. Terrifying. We came in over the North Pole. We came in fast, too. Real fast. Easy. Cool. Easy. Easy. Get this bad boy landed, and that may be it for the evening. Just want to come back on here in a bit. I may take a 20-30 minute break and then come back on and do some mothership stuff, some moon-based stuff, make a capture, recapture our guys from Eve's orbit and get them back home. I now have 8 Kerbals trapped in the Eve system, so that's 8 too many. Take a look at what missions they've given us. I'd like to do some Duna missions. I'd like to have some more fun with that, frankly. But I think having some kind of mothership or some kind of refueling base would also be really handy. Maybe we'll capture a couple of asteroids and we'll utilize that to power the refueling base. Maybe something in Minimus's orbit, or Gilly is kind of a huge pain in the ass to do that in because it's so low gravity, but it would be a great location to do that. So let's check it out real quick as we close out. Yeah, we don't have any real new options, do we? So that's cool. That's cool. All right. We'll do a Minimus rover expedition or something. Who knows? Alrighty. Well, that's going to be it for right now. I'm going to go ahead and put this thing on intermission with the intent that we're going to come back here in a little bit. So I'll see you before too long.